sometimes.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
Alright, we're just into it. Prohibited items reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Resident incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number two pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. What? E.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. What? All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. I'm not done here. Nothing over here. I heard this game's frames drop a lot. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hell. Bureau expenditures. Staffing surveillance. Data center initiative construction. Minor office equipment. Janitorial costs. Mold removal. HQ livable costs. For cost breakdown, spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison. See. Interesting.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Interesting. Oh, there it goes. Yep, sprinting. Janitor. Bathroom? Okay.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Okay, nothing works right now. I can't get in there. A shark in his bling, although secure. Permission to balling basic protocol. Shoot to kill. Good luck. Okay. Security order. Shoot to kill. Someone's a shoot to kill priority. Okay. Excuse me. R4 reports reminder. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We are still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request from R49 from your supervisor. Request form R49 from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filling the R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 775.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review. So please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Let me get some water real quick. Shall return. Okay. Here we go. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn off the light. Damn it. Okay, now we're good.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helmet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you out.
Yeah, sure.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
So wait. Well, that wasn't on before, right? And is this back down to the stairs to the place? What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Sure. Elevator. Got it.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Who are you talking to? Me? Starring Courtney Hope. The producer, Jen Peliquine, Stuart McDonald, Sean Donnelly, Paul Erith, Anti-Paul. I've given up reading the names.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Can I get some snacks? Oh, those snacks look boring. Hold on, what does it say? Chips. Approved terminology reminder. Federal Bureau of Control reminder response drafting any public facing material. While pinning any what the fuck notifications of death related to the Willow, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words / phrases to use in the service of his / her country. Regret, proud / pride. We will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Welcome to the oldest house. Proceed deeper into the bureau. Jesse Faden arrives in the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Well, that didn't work. Hello? Dark room. Nothing. What about this dark room? Anything? Nope. You? Trench, do not disturb. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara, not a single one. Trench. Interesting. Hello?
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Who are you talking to? It's not the murder weapon. It's just evidence. He shot himself.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
What?
The same gun.
Choose to be chosen, trophy earned.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
It generates ammunition when not in use.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
What the fuck? Apologies.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
What?
You stopped it. You... Thank you. That was... horror.
What?
Get the fuck away!
The fuck is going on? Health boost. Service weapon OOP-1KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description. Paratility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows paratilitarans to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the blank through their criteria, though the criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, blank, many forms throughout history, blank, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Verenastras, all weapons that blank of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank, see Dr. Darling, presentation 11.1 for more details. Hissguard. Field research on the Hiss entity. Hiss corrupted security guard. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles. they carried prior to corruption. While the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns, they have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exceptions that certain Hiss cards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it's obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for a full report. Director Trench photo. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege. We already got the objects of power thing, right?
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered... Side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
I see.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Do I crouch? You guys doing alright up there? They're just... Executive Medium minutes. Agenda items for next executive medium. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual safety review. New superior supplier of coffee filters to be food and found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. materials. I'm reading. You do not have clearance level. I don't know what that means.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
What? Now it's me. That's weird. Everything interacts. Oh, I can already tell this is gonna be crazy. I don't want to shoot them. So anything that I am missing? Yep, here we go. Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. Wow, what a shithead. What a shithead. His life is in your hands. What? Shelter and max occupancy 6. Marshall AWE investigations. Federal Bureau of Control confidential. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspicious AWE in Duluth, my bad. There wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this. The malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. The malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope that it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. I see. House memory. What? I'm confused. Did I try and go in here? Yeah, it's the bathroom. We're good. No. Hello? Central
Hissing
Executive.
sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduling visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet. Then blank immediately. Remember, there is no such thing as too suspicious.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Urban legends. Examination of paranatural topics. Urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but it can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. Or Jung's archetypes, or however you fucking say it. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture using blank. Our bureau-made anthology television program, once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularizing folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank, a pair of scissors that consume human blank through two punctures on the blank. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to 4-93-6942 for full report. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Hell yeah. Push the finger through your what? I'm trying to roll with X.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
That's how you do it. You just punch the ground. You cleanse your control point by punching the ground, of course. Duh. What else would you do?
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us?
Yes.
The Bureau.
Yes. Kind of.
Are you still sane?
Yeah, I think. Outfits. Ooh.
Please, talk to me.
Ooh.
We saw you deal with the
No.
compromised agents.
Saw me deal with the compromised agents, he said?
Is it safe to come out?
Yeah. It's good. Hold on, I'll be right there. Give me a second. Where are you? All right here?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
No.
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
How's it going?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Okay, so she's talking to someone in her head.
You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Cleanse the hiss corrupted agent. This guy right here?
burrowed too deep.
Interesting. Hiss agent. The hiss manifests in human hosts is in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. Those most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation and ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters, or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file blank for full report. Interesting.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Hello?
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary.
The town's name is Ordinary.
You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hedron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. A few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun. An old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Is the HRA the thing that you're wearing around your thing?
Director. That's not me. I'm not
That
a
must be it.
type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here?
Dude, I don't know.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
I'm so confused.
What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Don't crash. Game?
Look, I know this is all
There you
new
go.
to you, so don't hesitate.
Load out. Interesting. So this is a new one. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline, an object of power so that's the OOP, is object of power, in the form of an old telephone to understand the message from the deal. The dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope he can provide insight into his invasion. And then we got something new. Research. The only person you should fail is yourself.
To ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid... The hotline should be in the communications department.
Yeah. Origin of the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Hold on. Okay, I can ask more things. The oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How did I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Alright. Who is she talking to? What's in her head, though? Director Trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Objects of power.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
Hedron Renaissance resonance amplifiers. Renaissance.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. And each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. His behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Well, that's it for right now.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
This is like a conference area. What's this? Projectile spread. Exclusive to Shatter. So we don't have that one. Interesting. I don't know what these do. Upstairs. It says that's the way to go. Maybe check around upstairs then. Let's go around here this way. We came from this way, right? Didn't we? Yeah? Yeah, we came from this way. How do you upgrade things? Not exactly sure. Maybe it's a pause menu? No, that's just a pause menu. Whoa, oh. Okay, calm down, game. What's this? Yeah? Can't get in there, but there's a lot of post-it notes. Something over here. Oh, one of these. More House of Memory. I don't know what these are. Well, this is back out to there. Okay. Oh, what? Is there something over here? No. There's something here, though. Technological restrictions, examination of paranatural topics, technological limitations of the oldest house. Summary: the oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. The power of collective unconscious is taken into account. It could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank for the oldest house to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 4-19-1935 for a full report. Interesting. Hello, what's this? Actually, you know what? That was kind of cool song. Shifted bathroom comes in. Federal Bureau of Control, listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. That's a bummer. There's nothing here? Okay. Adios. Health boost. Nice. I think that's all of it. So now we actually have to go to the right place. Which is right here.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Oh, fuck. Where's the other one? Health recovery. I've got a good health recovery item. Travel costs. Okay. Travel costs, week 83 report, summary, visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleep E-Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A-Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodations $831.29, meals $714.84, gasoline $295.12, biddy bar $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in the research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Interesting. There's a lot of blood.
Overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Hello? What? Seems like it's the place to eat, like the cafeteria. Federal Bureau of Control, please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, that this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green stable, yellow low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, red frequent unanticipated building shifts. So it's saying that it's likely that the building will shift on you. I go dead letters. Machine gun. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Hiss barrier. Field research on Hiss entity. Hiss barrier confidential. Summary. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barriers will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is watching and planning? Refer to file blank for full report. It's dark in here. Oh. Dead letter approval. Federal Bureau of Control. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any conditions on or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archives will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the supernatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service and undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters before any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Public's here. Yeah. Whew. Damage boost, huh? How do I get up there? Oh shit. No. What time is it? 2:43? I'm gonna play till 3 and then probably get off, so I got 20 more minutes. Navigate through the communications department. To gain access, fast travel outside through the oldest house. We won't be able to get up there. At least not yet. New weapon mods. More mods. There we go. We got collectibles. Where's this? Book Club Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. Oh, I hate this.
Hey, Meg! What's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. He blacked out.
It's like the director says. Confidential and children don't start with C.
And the director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fat person.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
Cool. Well, that was horrible. What the fuck? That sucked and I hated it. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of problems, a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about their past, and the present, if you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Interesting. Oh yeah, what do we get? Multimedia. Missing Mama. Yeah, we're not watching that again. We came from there.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Yes, but I want to go in here first.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Interesting. I liked it. That was cool. Oh, more like that. And less like whatever that nightmare was that I just watched. Well, bathrooms. I suppose bathrooms are good to have. You okay, dude? Okay, we don't touch that. It came from there. I'm gonna go over here first. Energy boost. Book Club Samson. By L. Sampson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as for space operas go, this was alright. The title, unless you could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers obviously because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between the hoity-toity followers and flowers and guns, space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was... What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. You know? That's a bummer. No. On the health boost. What does it say? Upgrade by... Unlock by upgrading? I don't know how it would upgrade. I think I'm gonna go upstairs first. So this is why we go upstairs first. Hell, I take fall damage.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Don't look like I should go down there yet. What? That's how... Okay. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, that's hurting me. Uh-oh.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
No freaking way, dude. Oops. Oh God. Paranatural powerhouse. Trophy earned.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it.
Excuse me.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
This is pretty cool so far. Oh, fuck. That's crazy. Tomasi Willow AWE outcome re-information campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to blank. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This does not mean we can stop monitoring blank, blank, and blank for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Oh, shoot. There's more case files. Obidisk must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Description parautility. Parautility, that's what it is. Parautility. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows parautilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw in short distances. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to blank for research purposes. Background: stolen from a Soviet military base located in blank by agents blank and blank with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to blank missiles believed to be reserved for use against blank. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Demolition expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variants to wield a specifically built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track blank entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file blank for full report. Hiss Ranger. Field research on the Hiss entity Hiss Corrupted Ranger confidential summary. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss Corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by the Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation required. Refer to file blank for a full report. Got me. Yeah. Thank you. What the fuck are they talking about? Nothing down here. I'm gonna try going upstairs. Maybe I should check all of the downstairs area actually. Hello? Don't work. Okay.
This must open the door.
Clearance level 1. Wow. You don't look too good, buddy. What time is it? 3:08? Damn. Okay. I don't know what I just did. Can I upgrade here? No. That looks like it might be the way to go. Let's It's dark in here. No. Give me. Let us check. I guess upstairs now. Might as well, right? There's a shelter here. Can I take this poster off the wall? Oops. Well, I don't know what that was doing. It wasn't playing music, that's for sure. Hey, you. Boom. Haha. There. I think we're good. What are these comments? Hey, what's up, Zelda Atari? Clearance level 1. Oh. Don't I already have that, though? Hold on, I gotta pull up. What do I have? No. Put on... What? The... Hold on, I'm pulling up my, There we go. Pulling up my second screen so I can see the comments. Nothing much. I'm playing a little bit of Control before going to sleep. I just got this game today, so I let it download, starting it up, and it's pretty cool so far. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's not bad. What's this? Hello? Is stuff happening? Oh, hey, come here. You. Stop that. Here, take this chair. Go. Haha, I was trying to do that. Where's this guy at? Oh, whoa. Oh, shit. Cool. So yeah, I got like telekinetic abilities. I don't know what the heck's going on over here. Oh, there's something right here. Shatter projectile boost. And what's this? Data breach. Data breach. System security evaluation confirmed data breach. Oh shoot, second screen. I gotta start it up. There we go. Data breach. Last month on our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users with their IP addresses. The following are confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Stragen, Rubens, Ardo, Christopher, Jaco. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Damn, okay. Is this like the surveillance team right here? I don't know. Oh look, I have a key card for this. Ooh. Martial lockdown distinctions. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the direct directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in the documentation. I know that it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure that our staff understands how this mess all works, okay? Alright, cool. No. No. My health is draining pretty fast. Can I drag? Did that do anything? Oh, sorry. I hit him. No. I can't go in there. Alright, so now we try this area. Hello? Who are you? Tomasi?
Great.
Where's he at? So obviously you were bound to this, weren't you? 'Cause you got the same. Ow! Whoa, frame rates. Yeah, okay. I came in there with low health. That's a bummer. Watch out for grenade warning indicator. Use L3 to split. Obviously. As you would. I think after this boss I'm probably gonna get off. As much as I'm enjoying this. I can't sit through loading screens of the caliber of Sinking City. Okay. So there's gonna be some frame rates problems. Oh. I don't want to have to sit through the cutscene every time. Oh, that's gross.
They can fly now. Great.
Really? Yeah, see that? Lots of shit happened on the screen at once. Oh god. Smoke it down. Ah! I do like all the destructible environments and everything like that. It's pretty cool. But my goodness. Oh yeah, don't worry. This is not the hardest boss I faced today. I played Remnant from the Ashes and I was at its final boss, and that was a good old pain.
They can fly now. Great.
Alright. Wait for that one. Excuse me, sir. Oh, that could just hit me from anywhere, I guess. Oh. Alright, so when he's doing that, I can... Alright, got it. There we go. Really? Ow. Why are you going so high up there? Oh. He ran off.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should
Oh, that
be past
heals
the
me.
mailroom.
Okay. Am I missing anything here? Excuse me? Oh. Shoot. Butte summary. What? Research and records. His elevated. Confidential summary. His elevated agents are display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies. Observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to change their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated. Okay, so that would have been good to know beforehand. Due to their own talent in the area, they do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file blank for full report. Okay, and then we have this one, case file. Butte summary. Okay, event summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of the local celebrity located at blank blank, which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident. Interesting. Okay. Strange.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what the odds of having to show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Well, alright, anyways.
Alberto Tomasi, head of
Oh, there's Tomasi. Strange collection. Am I missing something? Oh yeah, it's multimedia. It's the recorded message right there.
The hiss got him.
You missed something extremely terrifying though. Because there was there was something that I watched that was just like absolutely horrifying.
The hotline can't be far now.
I don't think I've seen anything scarier in any horror game, honestly. Well, maybe. I don't know. It was pretty... It tapped into, like, some fears of most people. I don't know what these house memory things do. No idea. Couldn't tell you. What is this? Exclusive to spin, shatter, grip. Astral reload efficiency. Okay, I don't know. Hotline chamber. I also like that it does that. Oh, wait, there's something here. Pow. Butte supplement. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT1. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the homeowners and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, blank light cords have been found in the oldest house located in blank and blank sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is blank. But initial hypothesis center on the Butte, is that Butte or is it Buttle, AWE, as a blank. See Dr. Darling's presentation 24.3 for more details. Okay. So it's a light switch that teleports people to this motel. Got it. Oh great, more reading. Hotline security log. Director Trench, Bill Everett, custodian. Oh, Trench, custodian, Trench, custodian, Carol Bishop, custodian. What? Why is this custodian talking on the phone? Is there something here? No, there's not.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with a black
That's not the way to go. It was an actual hole. I thought it was maybe just a psychological hole. But no, it was a real hole. Why am I all the way back here? It's so annoying. Wait. Where do I go? Over here, yeah. Go through here. Mail room. Why are you freaking serious? That's annoying. Take that. Yeah, look at those frames drop from all the action. Ow. No, never mind. Just kidding. You want to take this lamp, dude? Bet you don't. That's right. Oh, hey, there's something here. Alright, boss. Tea time. Hey Malcolm, yes, tea time is at 7. So I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday, Jim. That seemed kind of passive aggressive. Hold on, we gotta go up here and get this guy. Hey, you. You, sir. Oh my god. Okay. Got it. Where are you? Hold on, let's just go. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Nope, missed. Launch efficiency. I've got a new personal mod. Yeah, I'd like to access it. Why is my game gonna crash? Is the game gonna crash? Yeah? No? There we go. Whatever. Need to pull the cord. Alright, now I think I'm in the hotel. Possibly? This seems to maybe have changed. No, didn't change at all. What? Fuck your chairs.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Ding. Ding. Nothing. That's the door. What door? What? Oh, this door's open. What the fuck? What door's open now? This last door.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Am I missing something? We've been in here, yeah? Alright, okay. Now what did I open? This one. Okay. Ring the bell. Last one. Okay, does it open any of the other doors? No, it just opens that one. Alright, so Black Pyramid. Okay. Oh. I don't have a lot of health though. Oh, I've fallen. Extra dimensional entities. Huh? What are you? You're mean. You're mean. It's a mean one. Alright, I think that's enough for today. I will probably do some more tomorrow, maybe before work, possibly. Depends on what time I wake up. Alright, later.